just gonna pull the show up on my phone here so that I can see what's going on. Awesome. Okay. Well, yeah, thank you so much for joining us this afternoon. We are just getting started here. We have quite a bit of new fabric to show off. We also have a few little goodies and some other things. We also have some giveaways for today as well, so I'll go ahead and show those off. Let's see, did we have these as
first, second?
Okay, cool. So the first giveaway for today will be this cute little mini charm from Moda. This is the Parlor collection. So this was a super fun floral collection, lots of rich colors, some bright colors in there. Super cute. So 42 2.5-inch squares. Lots of little projects you can do with these. So hopefully have fun with that. And then for our buyer's giveaway, we have this very cool book slash pattern. This is Odette's Journey. And it has some really great quilt blocks in here, some little information. We got these from Bernina. And so that's just kind of a fun little pattern book for you. Awesome. So those are our 2 giveaways for today. So make sure you stick around for those. And then, yeah, lots of new fabric. On our Facebook Live this morning, we went through the whole store and showed off each new collection. So we've got a lot of the same fabric here today. We've got some yardage as well of some canvas. I pulled that for you because I know we love that. And then, of course, our mystery fat quarter bags as well. So hopefully you all are ready to take a look at some fabric. I know we're super excited to show some of this off, so I'll just dive right into it. Okay. First up, we have Lakeside Retreat. This is a collection from Northcott. Kind of a woodsy lakeside cabin collection. And so we've got some larger scale prints here, kind of like a tossed motif. You've got the cabin, a canoe on the lake, all in that beautiful Northcott watercolor kind of styling. Beautiful colors as well. You've got those lovely rich greens and kind of, more earthy blues. Lovely pebble design there. This one is kind of fun. You've got some text, kind of non-directional, which is always super helpful. And then some fun motifs in there as well. This one's pretty cool. We've got the different logs here. You can see the rings around each tree. Some lovely detail in there. Similar to that first one we saw, but this one is fully just the trees in the forest. Beautiful color palette here. Very earthy, serene sort of feel. Nice little blender. This one could kind of be maybe like mimicking the sky, or just a nice blender, kind of almost like a foggy, misty feel. Love that. And then we've got some beautiful ferns, some pine cones mixed in. Love that it's got the cute little curled up ferns that are just unfurling. So that's a great little blender. And then we've got kind of a green version of that kind of mottled look. So a great blender there as well. And pulling it all together, it's just a very cohesive collection. Oh, thanks Jan for grabbing one of the panels. So in addition to the yardage from the collection, there is also a panel. This one is a nice block panel. There are 6 different blocks. I'll kind of show off the first 2 here. So we've got the kind of cabin there and the canoe. There's another nice little cabin scene, and then kind of a little dock there with some chairs. And this art style is beautiful. It just has such a soft feel to it. Not too realistic. It just has that kind of beautiful watercolor look. I'll put it a little closer up here so you can see some of that detailed work. I love the reflection on the water. It's beautiful. And then if you want just the panel, that is on the screen now. And then we also have the fat quarters available if you want those as well. Wonderful. Okay, so that is the first collection of the day, Lakeside Retreat. And we do have a yardage of all of these as well. Ooh, good question. Let me see if I have, at one point I had a little measuring tape over here. I might have given it back, but let's see. Actually, I can compare it to these. Each block is about 10.5. I compared it to the layer cake here. So we've got kind of each block being, I'll double check here. Yeah, so each block is about 10.5, and then the panel itself is 24 by 43. So if you're kind of, using the panel, you could definitely fit it into a spot that calls for a 10.5-inch square. So that's kind of handy. That's nice. You could kind of use it in place. Like if you're using a layer cake pattern, you could kind of mix some of those in with it. Awesome. Gotcha. Yeah, I know they're panels of all different sizes. So depending on what pattern you have, it's kind of depends. Awesome. Okay. So yeah, that is Lakeside Retreat. Again, we've got the fat quarters here, but we also have the panel available. Both of those will be up in our shop for the rest of the show. And again, if you want yardage of any of these, we do have that. And that goes for all of the fat quarter bundles that we're going to be showing today. We have yardage of all of these as well. So whether you like the whole bundle or you just want one, just let us know. We can work with what you need. Okay, next up we'll go ahead and do the Running Free collection. This one is from Northcott as well. And now I have the panel for this one, but a lot of it is blenders for the collection, and then a few main prints, and most of them were quite large scale, so we didn't do bundles of the collection. But if you want additional yardage as well as the panel, just let us know. We can always pull that in too. This is quite a large panel. It's 40 by 43, so over a yard of fabric here. And I'll open it up. You'll see why. It's a beautiful, large scale panel. You've got this beautiful kind of coastal look with the trees and the water, the beautiful sky in the background, kind of mixed with some of those organic elements that Northcott does so well. So you've got the pebbles in the background, that kind of Stonehenge texture in there. Hopefully you can see enough of this panel. It's quite large. I can't even kind of see if it's in frame or not, but it is absolutely gorgeous. Thank you, Jan, for grabbing one. If you have, a person in your life that loves horses, this is a super cool panel to use. And I think it would also be a lovely panel, could do a wall hanging, you could do a full quilt, but this is the center, especially because the panel is so large. I think for both of those, whether you're doing a larger quilt or you just kind of want to quilt it and bind it and hang it on the wall, all those would be fantastic for this. And again, I'll show you a little closer so you can see some of that more detailed look. Again, try to make sure I'm in frame here. And you've got kind of the other half of the panel. But the whole thing is just, like I said, a beautiful coastal look. And we do have some yardage here. So we've got some additional yardage that has some horses on it. We've got the pebbles. We've got the kind of Stonehenge gradient, some more gray tones, some lighter kind of taupey colors. So if you need any additional yardage with the panel, just let us know in the chat there and we can definitely grab some. Awesome. Okay. And that is called Running Free from Northcott. Okay. Ooh, dinosaur panels. I think right now we might have to double check. I think the last time I looked, we were a little limited on the dinosaur panels. So I'm sure Ariana will run and take a look and see what we have, if we have any. Okay, kind of move on to the next thing here. These next bundles are some basics from Paintbrush Studios. They're kind of more blender style collections. I'll show off the cool toned one first. So this is called Waved from Paintbrush Studios. Has a beautiful kind of overall design that adds some lovely texture. Kind of a line, kind of a dot, but it has that beautiful swirl to it. I think right now the two panels that we have from Northcott are mainly the Lakeside Retreat that we just showed and the Running Free, but we can see if we have any other panels for you as well. Thanks. And it looks like we do have some dino panels, so I'll show those in just a second. But if you're looking to restock your kind of blenders, you need some additional colors. These are fantastic. They add just some lovely movement and some soft kind of just kind of depth, so they don't look super flat. They add a little bit of something special. And so this bundle is all kind of blues and purples. Very cool toned collection. some teals, some kind of more minty colors. And they're very tonal, so I think they blend very nicely from one thing to the next. And if you were to use them all together, they create a beautiful kind of gradient here as well. So that is the cool colorway in those beautiful blues and purples. And then in addition to the cool colorway, we also have kind of a warmer colorway option. This one's got some reds, orange, pinks, and yellows. I'll show you this side. These are super fun. These yellows are lovely. They kind of almost have like you could use it in like a sunflower project. Be so pretty. You've got some more gold tones here. Nice peachy color. Kind of more of a fiery orange. Got a lovely pink. Kind of a nice bubblegum pink. And then also kind of more of a magenta. And then kind of more of an orangey red with this one. And then we've got kind of more of a true red with this one, kind of a little darker. And that is the warmer colorway. And like I said, that is Waved from Paintbrush Studios, a lovely kind of basic or blender. And then if you kind of put both the cool and the warm tones together, you'd have a nice little set. So we have both of those as separate listings, but both are available. So whether you need more warms for your stash or more cool tones or a little bit of both or just a different blender to kind of mix up your projects, these are super fun. Wonderful. And as I said, all of these are listed in our shop, so if you want to revisit them later, you can. And then, as I mentioned, we do have yardage of all of these, so if you're looking for just a little bit of that red, or maybe you really want that purple, just let us know and we can run and grab those individually as well. Okay. Now we did grab some of those dino panels that we have. So this one is called Dragon Friends. This one is more of a kind of juvenile kind of dragon, but could be kind of dino inspired. You could say they're dinosaurs. Well, I guess maybe not that one. I saw this one first. But it's still super cute. If you kind of want to go more dragon instead of dinosaur, this one would be adorable. And this one would be $10 for that panel. And each little circle here is about 8 inches. And then obviously if you wanted it to, cut it out as a square, you could go a little bigger. You could probably go for 10 inches per circle. And if anyone else is interested in any of these too, just let us know. I think we have more than one of all of these, so we can run it more than once. And then this one's definitely dinosaurs, so we'll show this one off next. I believe this one is from Northcott. Yeah, this one is a Northcott, and this one is very like, it's got like the dinosaur names and some information about them. So a little bit more kind of educational, but also still super cool art style. You've got the 3 blocks at the top, the bigger rectangle block in the middle with the different dinos. And then we've got the 3 blocks at the bottom with the dinosaurs as well. And this one looks like it is 11 for the panel. And the size, that middle block there is 24 by, let's see, 24 by 22. And then the smaller blocks are 7 by 7. So that is an option for you as well, hopefully. Just let us know in the chat there if you're interested. We can run it as that miscellaneous yardage there if you'd like one of these panels. And then it looks like we have one more to show off. This one I think is more of a project panel. I think this one is a drawstring bag, which is super fun. We actually just made our own for the store here. So you've got this side that has the dinosaurs on it. There's the backing, and then the project itself is this cute little drawstring backpack. All of the instructions are on here. It also has a little pocket for the inside that says this bag belongs to on it. Cute little reverse side. And I think we might still have some yardage of this one as well. So if you know, because it is a canvas material, it's thick enough that you shouldn't have to line it. But if you did want to, we do have some yardage here as well. So those are some fun options. I don't know if any of those were kind of what you were thinking, but if any of them do, you can let us know. We can always pull them back out again if you decide you would like any of these. And then I don't know, I think we were still waiting on to see if we have any bear or deer panels as well. So we'll let you know if we have eyes on those, if we have any, and we'll get back to those. But for now, yeah, those are the dinosaur panels that we have at the moment. And thank you so much for asking. If anybody else has any requests, just let us know. We're all keeping an eye on the chat there for any questions or requests. So thank you so much. Okay. Now this morning on our Facebook Live, everyone seemed to really like this one. So we cut some fat quarters here. This is the Wings Over Wildflowers collection from Hoffman. I think we do have a couple prints with monarch butterflies. We'll have to look and see if we still have them. But I think last time I looked, we had a couple options. So we will look for those. But yeah, this next one is from Hoffman. They always do this beautiful kind of translucent kind of look to them. Have that beautiful kind of iridescence. And this time around it is dragonflies. So we've got these cool dragonflies on a white background with, again, that beautiful color palette. kind of blues and purples with pops of some warmer shades. This one, hopefully it's coming up on camera. It's kind of a very soft dandelion look with some purples and, like I said, kind of warmer shades as well, some kind of golden yellows and kind of sunset colors. Beautiful look. And then we've got more dragonflies here. This one has more of the wildflowers on here also. So that is a beautiful one as well. We seem to always get questions if we have dragonflies and butterflies and ladybugs. All of those are always pretty popular. Beautiful kind of soft brushed look on this one. We've got some more dragonflies. These ones are kind of more of a almost like a silhouette look. Beautiful purples. This one is more of a floral, so just the kind of soft florals that are throughout this one. No dragonflies in this one, just these beautiful delicate. So you've got some roses and peonies. Really soft and kind of just delicate and feminine. This one almost kind of has a whimsical look to it. And then the last one here is just this beautiful kind of brushed purple. Nice deep rich with, like I said, some pops of some brighter tones to kind of give it a little bit more added depth to it. So beautiful rich tones there. And this one has a very nice range of kind of pattern to I don't know, larger scale and kind of more of that blender. It's a good variety. So this is Wings Over Wildflowers. Again, this is from Hoffman. They do these really beautiful digital prints, so this is definitely their style. Awesome. Okay, and this is a bundle of 7 fat quarters. So a nice little grouping. It's not a large line, so I think this might actually be one from the whole collection, which is nice. And then you can kind of mix and blend with some of their other prints. Okay. And then we did grab a couple of the prints here first. So a couple fabrics with some monarch butterflies. This one was from the Emerge collection from Paintbrush Studios. Kind of a nice soft warm purple with the monarch butterflies and some kind of more outlines on here as well. And if you are interested in any of these, just let us know in the chat and let us know how much you would like, and we can run that price point for you through our kind of miscellaneous yardage listing there. And we can we'll adjust the price based on how much you'd like. Okay, so nice soft warm purple. And then we also have this print here. This one, get the pin out of here, has some beautiful text as well as kind of the cascading monarch butterfly, which I think is really gorgeous. And this one is kind of a greenish aqua shade. That nice soft orange for the monarchs. And I think I remember this poem that's written on there was written by the fabric designer, which is cool. And the monarchs are just really beautiful. Okay, so that is Emerge by Paintbrush Studios. And then the last one that we have here, not necessarily monarchs, but a butterfly print. This is from a brand new collection from Art Gallery. This is their Happy Camper collection. And this one here is a part of that collection. It is a beautiful kind of evergreen background with some pops of that coral, a variety of other kind of more olive greens and softer sage greens, and some really nice blues. So this one is a great print. And we can run this one as yardage as well. If anyone would like to grab some, just let us know in the chat there if you'd like any and how much. Okay, those were our kind of monarch butterfly prints. We do also have the only other Northcott panel it looks like that we have is this one here. You have the kind of cabin in the background. You've got the deer in the foreground there, and then the panel kind of extends a little further to the other side. And it actually has some little cub there, some hibernating bears. A lovely kind of stream running through the whole thing. And so that is the other one. Yeah, absolutely. So I think Michael has the perfect listing right there on the screen. So we'll go ahead and start the auction for this one. It's not actually an auction. We do it bidding style to make sure that we don't oversell any of our product. So I'm going to say this one is going for Amy. Perfect. Amy's going to grab it. If anyone else would like some, just let us know in the chat there and we can run another one. But perfect. Oh yeah, absolutely. Just let us know, Cindy, if you decide. We can always run those again. Okay, wonderful. Thank you so much. I'll go ahead and pop this one over here now. Okay. We are a good ways into our fabrics here. So I'll go ahead and, well, I'm going to do one more line first. I'll do this one first, and then we'll go ahead and start up our mystery fat quarter bags here in a moment. But I'll show off these beautiful florals from Wilmington first. Okay, so this collection is called Peony Blossoms, and we actually have a few different pre-cut options for you today. I'll show you through the fat quarter bundle, and then we also have some layer cakes, charm packs, jelly rolls available for this one, in addition to that yardage. So this is a super fun collection from Wilmington Prints. It kind of has a little bit of a gold look to it. It was printed specifically so it almost had a metallic look, but it is just a flat print, so you don't have to worry about that metallic ever fading off, which is lovely. And yeah, it's just these beautiful blossoms, kind of cascading print there on a white background. We've got more of a packed print with a variety of florals. Beautiful bright color palette with that kind of rosy pink, pops of that kind of orangey coral color. And I love that deep rich red, green that they paired with it as the leaves. It's beautiful. Very elegant. You've got a nice kind of soft yellow, again with that kind of speckled look with kind of the faux metallic. And then we also have the kind of tonal leaf print. Again, beautiful soft yellow, kind of a nice butter yellow, which we love. Kind of a more tossed floral, a little bit more space in between, nice scale. And this one has a beautiful soft pink background. Also comes in the speckled pink. Nice little dot. Great little blender for this collection. I love this one too. This is kind of a almost watercolor swatch looking print, but it also kind of mimics, you know, a nice stripe, kind of boxy, kind of geometric. It really pairs nicely with some of those more organic florals. And again, you've got kind of that faux metallic in there. It gives it a nice little pop, kind of a subtle sparkle. And then the last one in the Fat Quarter bundle is the tonal leaf print. And that one is beautiful as well. Very fun color palette in this one. It's just very, very pretty. Could go more soft and sweet with this one, or I think you could definitely make it more elegant as well. And there are 8 fat quarters in this bundle, which is fantastic. It's a lovely size. So whether you want to kind of throw some more fat quarters in there or some additional yardage for a project, it's a great place to start. Where you could do, you know, maybe a wall hanging or placemats or another fun project. There is also a border print that comes with this line. That's kind of a beautiful mix of all of these florals in that border print style. There is also a free pattern that goes along with this one. So if anybody grabs the Fat Quarter bundle today, we'll be sure to throw one of those free patterns in there. And then, yeah, if anyone would like any yardage of that border print, just let us know in the chat there. And in addition to the Fat Quarter bundles, we do have the charm pack here as well. So the 5-inch squares. And these are always great because you get a little bit of everything. Every print in the collection is in here. So while with the Fat Quarter bundle, you may only get like the little watercolor swatches in the teal, you know that you're going to get all of the colors in the charm pack. So 5-inch squares are always great to work with. We also have the 2.5-inch strips. So if you like strip piecing, you prefer that, we've got this as an option. Awesome, love that main print. Oh, thank you so much, Sharon, for grabbing one of these ones. And then, of course, we also have the layer cake as an option, or the 10-inch square pack. And this, of course, has, again, one of everything, or sometimes it's got, duplicates, but it's got at least one of every print, and then there's 42 10-inch squares total. So that is a super fun option as well. Great if you're looking to do a larger scale project. There are so many 10-inch square patterns out there where you can just, all you need is the layer cake and maybe some additional yardage for some sashing or background. So if you're looking for more of a quick and easy project, layer cakes are always a great place to start. Or they're also very beginner friendly. If cutting out the fabric is not your favorite part yet, or maybe, you don't want to do as much, these are fantastic for that as well. Okay, wonderful. So all of the traditional pre-cut options, 10-inch squares, 2.5-inch strips, and the 5-inch squares, and then of course our own curated fat quarter bundle of the collection is all available up in our shop. And if you want yardage of any of these, just let us know. Oh, thanks Sharon for also grabbing a fat quarter bundle. Wonderful. Okay, and that is Peony Blossom. I think this one is lovely. It feels just so springy to me. It's very chilly outside still, but we're looking forward to spring. And I think this line is just a great way to kind of bring that into the house and kind of look at some lovely colors. Okay. And now we'll go ahead and get started on our mystery fat quarter bags. Oh, yeah, we had that here too. I was driving home and there were just big fat flakes falling from the sky. I was crossing a bridge at one point and was like, "Ooh, it's a little intense." We've been pretty lucky. It's been pretty mild here in Spokane. Knock on wood. But yeah, we know a lot of people are still in the depths of winter. So hopefully the brighter fabric will kind of take you out of that for a minute. Okay, so yeah, we are going to go ahead and get started on our mystery fat quarter bags. And I'll just explain a little bit of how this works before we get started, in case we have anybody watching that maybe hasn't joined in. Yes, I do like a change in season. I do like to see the seasons change. I think after a while it starts to get a little old, but we'll get through it. Or like you said, just enjoy it. Okay, so mystery fat quarter bags. So how this works is these are auction style. So all of these will start out at $6. There are 5 fat quarters in each bag, and then each bag is kind of fit to a theme. So that way you kind of know what to get or what you're to anticipate, but it's still a surprise and it's still fun. So I'll go ahead and read through the first set of 5 that we have here and their themes, and then we'll go ahead and get started on the auctions for each bag. And whoever wins the auction obviously gets to choose which one they would like. And you can just let us know in the chat there by the number or the name of the theme. So today at number 1 there we have Woodland Floral. Number 2 is Night Sky. 3 is Batiks. 4 is Classic Red, White, and Blue. And 5 is Typography. So we'll go ahead and get started here. Hopefully those of you that have joined us before will kind of kick it off here, show everyone how it's done. We're starting off at $6, and it looks like Lynn has the first bid here. Last 10 seconds, we've got Paulette, and then back to Lynn. Last 5 seconds, bid from Lori, back to Lynn. Then there's Sharon, back to Lori. And back to Lynn. Last 5 seconds here. Looks like Lynn still has the top bid. And it looks like Lynn is our winner. Thank you so much. Let us know which one you're thinking. Can choose from any of these right now. None of them have been claimed, so you get first dibs. Number 5, perfect, that's the typography. Okay, and we'll take a look at that one here. And we'll open up all of the mystery bags on camera so that you guys can see what you got. So this one, super cool. A fun mix of different fonts and prints, and you've got some numbers in there, some different kind of word prints, kind of some signage, and some other fun kind of novelty prints. Awesome. Thank you so much, Lynn. Okay. Wonderful. We'll go ahead and start up the next one here. Starting off at $6, there's Paulette and Lynn, there's Lori, there's Morgan, a couple more there. Looks like Lynn has the top bid again. Oh, there's Paulette. Back to Morgan. Last 5 seconds. Awesome. Thank you so much, Morgan. Let us know which one you would like here. We've got 1 through 4 available. Oh, number 1, perfect. That's Woodland Floral. Awesome. That's this first one here. We'll go ahead and take a look. Super cute little mix of prints. Starting off with this first one here, has some cute little woodland creatures on it. We've got a nice little floral print, kind of cohesive blender, some nice foliage, and a fun little blender here. Awesome. Thank you so much, Morgan. Awesome. I'm glad you like it. Super fun. Okay. Wonderful. Now we've got 2 through 4 here still. We'll go ahead and start up the next one. Okay, looks like Paulette is our first bid, and then there's Lynn. A couple more bids thrown on in there. It looks like Lynn is still our top bid. Last 5 seconds. Oh, there's Lori and Paulette. Paulette is still the top bidder. Last 5 seconds again. And it looks like Paulette is our winner. Thank you so much. Let us know which one you would like. Number 3. Perfect. Number 3 is Batiks. Okay, here we go. I'll go ahead and show these off. We've got a beautiful mix of some batiks here. Of course, they all have that beautiful hand-dyed look. Got some great textures and prints in here. Love that style. And a beautiful kind of warm, earthy color palette. Beautiful. Thank you so much, Paulette. Okay, that brings us to our last 2 mystery bags. of this round. We've still got Night Sky and Classic Red, White, and Blue. Looks like we've got a bid from Lori and Paulette. There's Lynn again. Lynn still has the top bid. Ooh, there it goes to Lori again. And it looks like Lori is our winner. Thank you so much. Let us know which one you'd like. Number 4, perfect. Okay, we've got that one right here. We'll go ahead and take a look. We've got this great bundle here. We've got the kind of quilt block stars, which are fantastic in that red, white, and blue. Got a beautiful crisscross blender. This fantastic print. I think this was part of the American Gatherings collection from Art Gallery. Or not Art Gallery, sorry, Moda. And then we've got this one as well. I think that's part of the same collection. Love these nice rich reds and blues. Wonderful. Thank you so much, Lori. Okay, that brings us to our last one. Oh, good, Lori. Yeah, I think it's gorgeous. I think you're really going to like it in person too. So last one here, we have Night Sky. Super fun bundle theme. So we're starting it off here. It looks like Lynn has top bid at the moment. Last 10 seconds. Last 5 seconds. Lynn still has the top bid. Keep going there a little bit. Got some pre-bidding happening. Awesome. Last 5 seconds. Lynn still has that top place. Still there. Last 5 seconds. Awesome. Thank you so much, Lynn. Go ahead and write your name down next to this one. Okay. This one is super fun. We've got a great mix of prints. We've got this Ruby Star Society with the rose gold. Got the fun little quirky stars from Figo, I believe. Kind of a more classic star look, a little smaller scale. That fun quirky star from Figo with a black background. And then we have a nice little blender to go along with it. Awesome. Thank you so much, Lynn. Okay, and that brings us on to our second round. So we'll go ahead and grab the next set of 5. Place them up here. I'll go ahead and read through them again, and then we'll go ahead and get started. So at number 6 there, we've got Whimsical Space. 7 is Cherries and Chocolate. 8 is Delicate Details. 9 is Purple Prince. And 10 is Boho Days. So we'll go ahead and get started here, starting off at $6. We'll see who the first one to bid is. Oh, and it looks like Jan and Paulette. And there's Lynn. Last 5 seconds. Lynn still has the top bid. Oh, there's Val, then back to Lynn. 5 seconds. Oh, back up. We had our other Lynn. Lynn Drew has the top bid now. Last 5 seconds. And it looks like Lynn Drew is our winner this time around. Thank you so much. Number 9, purple prints. Perfect. Okay, that one here. Got a super fun collection. Got some lovely warm purple shades, including this beautiful kind of print here with the different ferns and foliage and those beautiful birds. Got a cute little print kind of mixed in there, kind of cute little bees and honeycombs. And then we've got the nice purple sky print. Another print with some birds and clouds. And then we've got this rainbow print here as well. Wonderful. Thank you so much. I'm glad you like it. Okay. And we'll go ahead and pop these up here, take a look, and we'll go ahead and start up the next round. Okay, starting off at $6. There's Lynn, Sharon, back to Lynn. There's Violet, back to Sharon. There's Lynn again. Back to Sharon. Last 5 seconds. And it looks like Sharon is our winner. Thank you. Let us know which one you'd like. Number 7, cherries and chocolate. Perfect. Okay, and we'll take a look. This one is super fun. We've got these great cherries here, kind of that block print style. A nice little gingham to go with it. And then getting into those nice rich reds and deep browns and some fun little splashes of red as well. Awesome. Thank you so much. Super cute. Okay. Next up, we've still got Whimsical Space, Delicate Details, and Boho Days. We'll go ahead and start up the next round. We've got Violet and Lynn. Back to Violet. Back to Lynn. Oh, both Lynn's bidding. Got Kaylin here. And last 10 seconds. Looks like Sharon has the top bid. Down to 5 seconds again. Last few seconds. Last minute bids. And it looks like Sharon is our winner again. Thank you so much. Number 10, awesome, Boho Days. Wonderful. I'll go ahead and show this one off here. This one is super cute as well. I love how this one turned out. We've got some great prints, including this wonderful star print. That's from Moda. We've got this cool kind of geometric print. Almost kind of some abstract, like kind of campfire look. Lots of detail in this one, kind of creating that cool overall print. And we've got some great little kind of a floral block look. Awesome, I'm glad you like it. Yeah, I think this one is super fun. Wonderful. Okay, that brings us to our last 2 bags of the day. We've still got Whimsical Space and Delicate Details. So we've got kind of more of a whimsical, youthful feel with the Whimsical Space collection. And then the Delicate Details is very soft, delicate prints, kind of what you would think So 2 fantastic options still remaining. And we'll go ahead and kick off the next one here. Okay, few bids in here. I see Lynn, back and forth between our Lynns. Kaylin is the top bid at the moment, last few seconds. Awesome, and it looks like Kaylin is our top winner. You can let us know which of these 2 you would like. Number 6, perfect. Okay, and that is our whimsical space. This one is super fun. I love how this one turned out as well. Got some classic prints. Got these cool dots that kind of look like they could be almost like an eclipse-like print. Some cool constellations on that nice bright red background. These cute little retro rockets, very whimsical. A nice little plaid as kind of like a fun, youthful blender. And then we've got this print here that kind of has the blueprints for the astronauts. I wanted to say outfit, but that's not the right uniform. Spacesuit? Yeah. Very cool either way. So yeah, super fun little bundle here. Thank you so much, Lynn. Hi, Anita. Thanks for joining us this afternoon. Okay, and then that means our last mystery bag is that Delicate Details bundle. So a very soft, very sweet collection. And we'll go ahead and start it off. Thanks, Anita. Yeah, that was a really cute one. Few bids in there. I think I saw Julie. Lynn is our top bid at the moment. Last 10 seconds. See if we get any more bids here. Down to 5 seconds. Ooh, bid from Paulette. Awesome. Last 5 seconds again. Oh, back to Lynn and then back to our other Lynn. Last 5 seconds. Any last minute bids? And it looks like Lynn is our winner for this one as well. Thank you so much. Okay, we'll go ahead and take a look. We've got this super sweet bundle here, starting off with this soft aqua with the cute little X's. Very sweet kind of tonal white, nice kind of off-white creamy color with the white design on top. Nice little soft peachy pink with this nice kind of geometric detail. Another super soft, sweet print. You've got these cute little dandelions, kind of got the little seeds blowing in the wind there, super cute. And then this lovely print here also from Art Gallery with some fun kind of leaves and birds. There's little details in there. Wonderful. Thank you so much, Lynn. Okay, and that is it for our mystery bags today. Thank you all so much for joining us. We do these every Wednesday, so if you want to come and join us again in the future, you'll know we'll always have fun with these. Okay, awesome. And with that, I think we'll go ahead and start up our first giveaway. This giveaway is this little mini charm pack here. It is the Parlor collection from Moda. Some really cute florals and blenders in this collection. It's got a lot of purples and kind of teals and magentas. Very bold and fun. And so this is our kind of halfway point giveaway that we do. We usually do them around after our mystery bags. And this one, anyone can enter. If you're watching, please go ahead and enter the giveaway. We would love to do that. And we will have a buyer's giveaway a little later on, but for now, this is our giveaway that anyone can enter. Yes, this collection is super fun. I think we do still have some of it also, so if you don't win the mini charm and you want some, just let us know. We did, Anita, but I can grab that out again while we're letting the giveaway run. So I'll show you the fat quarters first. We do also have the panel. So the first fat quarter in here is the kind of like mixed print with the different cabins, and you've got the canoe on the lake. And this is from Northcott, so it's got that beautiful watercolor look to it. So that is the first one, kind of one of the main prints. We also have some kind of blenders. So we've got these cool little pebbles, like a little pebble print. Has a great kind of text print. Nice kind of like minty green background color, very light with that beautiful blue text. And then we've got some great little woodland details on there as well. It also has a kind of log print. Have those great detailing of the rings in there. We've got the kind of forest print, just all of those beautiful trees. Feels very Pacific Northwest to me. Thanks, Anita, for grabbing one of these. Nice little blender. We've got a nice fern print, and then a green blender there as well. And then that is 8 fat quarters, by the way, in this bundle. And then we also have the panel here as well. We measured earlier. They are 10.5-inch blocks. Thanks, Anita, for grabbing the panel as well. Awesome. So yeah, that is Lakeside Retreat. Awesome. Thank you. Quick little recap from earlier too. We also showed the Peony Blossoms collection. That is this one right here. We've got these beautiful florals. Some nice soft yellows, some beautiful pink florals, some great blenders. Very strong collection from Wilmington Prints. So those are the fat quarters. We do also have the charm pack, or the 5-inch squares, 10-inch squares, and 2.5-inch strip packs in our shop as well. And it looks like Heather is our winner of the giveaway. Thank you so much, Heather. We hope you enjoy your charm pack. I should say your mini charm pack. Awesome. Thank you so much. Okay. I wanted to mention as well, we have just received our magazines for the All Pacific Northwest Shop Hop. I know this won't be relevant to some of you, but if you are in Washington, Oregon, or Idaho, or planning to come on up from wherever you are, and you want to participate in this, it is super fun. We do have the magazines for sale now, so you can buy them from us. This is basically your passport for the shop hop. And inside you have a list of every single shop that is participating, as well as your shop hop passport that you will fill out and put your stamps on each location. Each location will have their own giveaway and a few other things that you can enter to win as well as some specialty fabric, and there are patterns in the magazine as well for each of those collections. So if you want to grab yours from us, you can do that now. We've had it on pre-order for a little bit. Oh, good question. So it's actually running throughout the entirety of April and May. So there's lots of time to get around to every shop, whether you're going out each weekend and going to your local area or going, making a trip of it and planning to go further out. That's awesome, Violet. Yeah, last year was our first year participating. And so this year will be our second year. And so we are in here. You can find us. I was going to see, I think we are, here we go. So we're the Northeast region. Oh, thanks, Anita, for grabbing a copy. So this is our region here, the Northwest. You can find us. We are 8B down there at the bottom. So you can find us on the map. And there are some other great quilt stores in our area too that you can stop by. You can see we are, let's see, over here on this side, right up here. But then you've got, of course, all the other regions in the area as well. We've got our own little ad in the magazine, which is awesome. For anybody watching that doesn't know, that is our shop right there. So super fun. It kind of changes quilt shop to quilt shop. I think some of them are doing kits. We got the fabric and we got the panels and a couple other fun little things. But we decided not to do any kits this time around. We found that people really liked to kind of, get their fabric. They kind of had a plan for it. Anyways, so we have the fabric and then we'll have lots of our own kits and other things during that time as well. But yeah, we just wanted to let you know. Good question, Sharon. There is a timeline. We're not allowed to put it out before a certain point.
Let me try to find it.
Last year, it was like a couple weeks before the shop hop started. I think they have pre-orders that you can do. We decided not to do that just because we are in the middle of a lot going on for our shop, which you will hear about soon. So we decided not to do pre-orders this time around. We're just going to put the fabric out when the shop starts, or the shop hop starts, or when they say that we can.
Fabric cannot be delivered or released until the beginning of the hop.
Oh, okay. So it looks like we're on lockdown until the 1st of April on the fabric. So yeah, we can sell it on Whatnot as well. So maybe beginning of April, you'll see some of that fabric too. Last year it sold out really quickly, so we'll see how it goes. But yeah, we were allowed to start selling the magazines now. So we wanted to put these up here so that you all could get your copy and start planning. Because I know there are lots of different shops in here, especially since they added Idaho this year to ours. So giving you more time to plan is always better. Awesome. Okay. We do have, yeah, it was a good line. This year they definitely went a different kind of style direction with the Washington fabric. It is still by Riley Blake, but it is a beautiful, softer look. So hopefully you guys like it too. Cool. We do have the magazine up on our website as well, so that you can buy it there. And yeah, can't think of any other things that I was going to mention, but yes, I think so. They've done it in different regions around the US, but I think last year was the first Pacific Northwest shop hop that they did. So I'm glad that they're doing it again this year. It's been fun. So cool. Okay, well, just keep in mind that we do have copies for you. If you need one in the future, just let us know, or you can point anyone else in our direction. Okay. Nice. Awesome. Okay. We will keep going here with some more fabric. Another collection we were super excited to just get in is the Paper Cuts 2 from Ruby Star Society. This is Rashida Coleman Hale. The first collection came out a few years ago, so a couple of these might look familiar, just in a different color palette. And we are super excited to show these off. So we've got two different colorways. I'm going to start off with these lovely blue ones first. And these are so fun. I love this collection. Lots of fun prints. So you've got kind of like the little paper cutouts that you can do, different designs there. We've got some of her classic florals in here, this lovely kind of yellowish cream tan, kind of like an off-white. It's a very unique color, but it's a great neutral. Beautiful kind of golden yellow with those cute little paper chains and such. Those little cutout designs on here as well. Some beautiful kind of more floral-like motifs. That was a really fun one. I love that kind of orangey red. That's very unique. This one here was one of my favorite prints from the last collection. I actually still have a pin cushion that was made for me with the canvas from this, and I still use it. It's still next to my sewing machine. I use it every day. It's just so fun. I love the different scissors. I love the different styles. It's just such a fun print. You've got more of the little paper chains here, even like kind of some that have a quilt block style to them, which is super cool. That lighter blue, there's that fun kind of orangey red shade that is super unique, and you've got some pink details in there as well. Nice soft pink in this print. And then we've also got that same scissor print in the kind of cream background, the multicolored scissors. Super fun. And then this one is cool. It's kind of a multicolored print. You've got that beautiful rich teal background with the multicolored motifs. So many cute projects you could do with this collection, whether you're kind of leaning more towards the crafty projects, or you want to do a cool wall hanging or art piece for your creative space. I just think it's very, very whimsical and fun. Very unique color palette, kind of has more of a modern feel to it. And there are 10 fat quarters in this bundle. We wanted to give you a good mix of all of those different prints. So there are 10 here. So that is fantastic. That is the first colorway, kind of more of the darker blues. And then we do also have kind of a lighter colorway that leans more towards those fun pinks and kind of more purpley shades. But you do still have some of the same designs here. So you've got that multicolored one on that off-white kind of cream background. We've got some speckled here, which is Ruby Star Society's kind of blender that they do. So this one is a cute little soft pink with that multicolored speckle. Bright, happy yellow. This one's giving me sort of more Scandinavian kind of styling. Super cute. More of that floral. This one is super fun as well. You've got those the scissor print in this kind of lilac pink shade. That scissor print is just so cool. More of kind of the floral motif in that very soft pink. Nice gold shade. Kind of gold, leaning a little towards the kind of chartreuse almost, but still more yellow. Nice purple background with that floral. It's adorable, and I think you could do so many fun, like even younger kids style projects with these, like the little, those ones, the little paper cuts, so cute. And the scissors just would make such a cute little, maybe like craft organizer or a little backpack or something. Would be so cute. And then you also have this fun blender, kind of a little bit more of a bright, almost neon pop, which is super cool, adds a little bit of modernity to it. Very fun, youthful color palette for sure. And this one also has 10 fat quarters. Super cute. If we're kind of playing around with the whole collection, you can kind of see how that plays together. Super unique and fun. So you can either, you know, take the two different colorways and put them together, or do more of the light colorway or the more blue and kind of orangey colorway. Both are super fun. Yeah, absolutely. Half a yard of each of the scissors. Totally. We will gather those together, and we'll, once we have all of them, we'll let you know and we can grab those half yards. While we're waiting on those, I do want to show something else that we got in from Ruby Star Society that we're super excited about. Some more yardage here. So at the same time Paper Cuts 2 came out, we also received the newest canvas from Ruby Star Society, which is their speckled collection, but in a canvas. So it's $18 a yard. We have a few different colors to show off. I started off with the black background as kind of like a neutral, but it does still have the classic speckled metallic. So this one has a rose gold metallic with a kind of a blue speckle with a little bit of a kind of neutral speckle. So there's great texture in here, and that kind of rose gold metallic is a beautiful touch. So whether you like making bags or do it as a fun little maybe garment or organizer, we've got a few different colors of that, and this is great for if you're mixing a larger scale print and you want to do a lining or an accent. This is fantastic. So we've got the black background, rose gold metallic. So super fun, great neutral. And then we also have it in this beautiful navy blue. This one has a gold speckle metallic on it, as well as a different shade of blue to kind of add a little bit more depth to the print. And same, and it's a beautiful, nice thickness for a canvas. So I'm super excited to kind of play around with it and see what I can do. But this kind of midnight blue is just gorgeous. So if you need any canvas, we've got this here. It does work very nicely with the Paper Cuts 2 collection. So like I said, if you want to do a cute little backpack or, you know, sewing organizer, really cute. So black, navy, and then we've also got a teal, kind of this teal color, and this one is also kind of a rose gold metallic. It's got a purple, lighter blue, and kind of a navy, I think, speckle. So this one's kind of fun. This one goes very nicely with this bundle as well. It's got like that same teal from it there. And I'll show it. We got all the scissors, so I'll run the half yards in a second, but you can see super cute. And then we also have kind of a green speckled and also a kind of a, now I'm trying to remember. I think it's like a, see if I can pull it from any of these. I don't think so. It's kind of like that acorn color, kind of a orangey gold shade. So black, navy, teal, green, and kind of that golden kind of ginger color in the canvas. So if anyone is interested in any of those, just let us know. We can do as much yardage as you'd like. And then if you want to see the other colors, just let me know. But for now, we'll go ahead and do the half yards of the scissors. We'll start off with the teal here.
All right, half yard of this one. And we're running it.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Lynn. And if anyone else would like yardage of this one as well, just let us know. Yeah, Darlena, we can definitely do a yard of that navy. Okay. Awesome, there's that one. And then next up we have kind of the more natural colored background. Perfect, thank you. Perfect, and then next up we've got the kind of pink background color. Awesome, thank you. Okay. So those are all of the scissor prints for you. And I'll pull the navy canvas back out. They are heavy bolts. Awesome. So we'll run this yard for Darlena of the navy. Awesome. Thank you so much. Perfect. Thanks, Darlena. Someday we're gonna need like a fabric basket in here. Okay. Ooh, good question. I haven't seen one in a while. But maybe we could check and see. We might have had a panel at one point of the kind of sunbonnet Sue styling. We'll have to check, Anita. We'll let you know what we find. Okay. Awesome. Next up, yeah, we do have lots of layer cakes. We have one currently in today's show. It is the Peony Blossoms from Wilmington.
Okay, let's see.
Cool. This one's been glitchy the whole time, so I'm trying to. I thought that was just me.
No, that's a little soft. I can switch off Wi-Fi real quick too.
Cool. So yeah, we do have this one here. This is Peony Blossom from Wilmington Prints. This is one that we have currently in our show, but we do have lots of layered cakes throughout our store. So if there's a certain style or design or kind of color palette that you're looking for in a layer cake, just let us know and we can try to find kind of what we think might work for you. Okay, next up we have some Tilda for you, which is super exciting. This is a part of the Creating Memories collection. This is the spring collection. Oh, thanks Anita for grabbing some. We thought this would be super fun to have right now. We're kind of leaning into our kind of spring and more Easter palette. So hopefully you'll like this one. And then we do have a few other things to show off from them also. But we did a little fat quarter bundle here with some of our favorites from the Tilda collection. Definitely a very fun kind of spring color palette. Lots of classic kind of Tilda prints. Some great kind of small scale florals. Some great stuff here. Very classic. Yes, we do have yardage of all of these. So if there are any that you want more of a fat quarter of, just let us know. I can hold them up, you can decide, and we can grab those for yardage. So there are 8 fat quarters in this bundle. Beautiful kind of, I don't know, it just has its own kind of style here. I just love the color palette. It's unique. It's kind of, these are kind of earthy and rich and just beautiful. Thank you. I think we got a few people. Ooh, second from the bottom. This one here. Yeah, absolutely. We can grab that one. Awesome. And thank you so much. I think it was Jay and Matter 89 for grabbing the other ones. Thank you. While we're waiting for that bolt, I'll show off a couple other ones that we got in. So in the spring palette, we do also have a couple of the Tilda wovens as well. Thank you. So Ariana was fast. So I do have this one now. So we'll go ahead and run this one first. So Michael's going to pop that up here. And I'm not sure if I saw how much you were looking for, Anita. How much would you like? $3 yards, absolutely.
All right. I don't think I have a listing for this one for 3 yards, so we'll just run it one after another.
Okay, perfect. So we're gonna run 3 of these in a row. We'll have Anita grab all 3 of them, and then if anyone else would like some, just let us know and we can run it again after we run Anita's. Okay, so got the first one.
Running the next yard.
Pin did not want to go in.
And then running that 3rd yard.
Perfect. Okay, and like we said, if anyone else would like any yardage, just let us know. We're happy to find it and run it for you. Oh, and green. This one, Anita? Perfect. Yeah, absolutely. We can grab this one as well. And how much of this one would you like? Oh, 3 as well. Perfect. Okay, awesome. So we'll go grab that. While we're grabbing the green one, like I mentioned, we do also have some of their wovens as well. So these ones are kind of included in the spring collection. Not necessarily, they weren't released with these ones, but they're kind of more of a soft woven variety, which is really cool. So you can see like down here at the bottom, it's a nice soft feel, but you do get that full woven texture. And so we have a few of these as well. So I brought a few to show. We have this nice little green kind of grid, kind of almost a little plaid. And that looks great with the small little florals. It's kind of a fun way to break up some of these smaller busy prints, but them being wovens, it kind of adds a softness, which I think is fantastic. So we've got this green one available. And then I do have another one here to show off, but I'll go ahead and get Anita her 3 yards of the green next.
All right, running the 1st yard.
Perfect. Thanks, Anita. Go ahead and jot this down as well. Wonderful. Thank you.
Yard number 2.
Yeah, I guess the description would be small floral. Wouldn't really help here.
Nope.
Awesome. Okay, I think that was number 2. So now we're going to run the 3rd one here. Perfect. Awesome. Thank you so much, Anita. And then, nice catch. We do also have this beautiful soft pink woven as well. It's got this super cute little like dot kind of design within the weave that kind of creates almost like a little pin dot look, but it's so delicate and so sweet. I think this is just a gorgeous fabric, and we absolutely love it with these small florals. It's just so sweet. And so we have this woven as well. Awesome. So these are super cool to blend in with the rest of the Tilda collection. And then in addition to the Tilda wovens, we actually wanted to show off some other wovens that we got in that we are super excited about. And these are different based on, yeah. We got more Fabulism in, which we are super excited about. Their shipping is a little different than we're used to. A lot of times they're back ordered and you have to wait until the next like shipment that they get in order to get some in, but we did get a few and we are very excited. This one is one of their daisy wovens, and I'm actually going to unclip this one so you can fully appreciate both sides of the weave so you can kind of see how it's done. It's this beautiful soft blue with the white and yellow. And then just to show you how the weave is done, this is the other side of the fabric. And so you can see how much detail there really is for each fabric. I've seen all sorts of things being done with these fabrics, whether you're doing garments or bags or quilts. The possibilities are just endless with this fabric, and it's so unique. It's so cool to see. I follow the Fabulism Instagram, and they are always sharing other makers' work, which is really cool. So just a whole variety, a whole lot of inspiration, and it's so cool. So this was one of my favorites, so I grabbed this one to show you. So this is the daisy print in that beautiful blue. I would say that they're still a cotton weight. They're very light, very breathable. I have worked with their stuff before. The only thing that I would say is if you are quilting with them, that you definitely want to kind of starch your fabric, whether that's like a spray starch beforehand, or I know some people, they like to just do a full starch soak. Whatever your preference is, but it does kind of help stabilize, because these are so intricate, stabilize some of the intricate weaving that goes into these. And that's kind of the only thing that I would mention about these. Otherwise, I thought they were super fun to work with. I think it turned out, I did a quilt and I think it turned out great and super interesting and created a lot of great texture, and it was really fun. So we do have yardage of this one available if anyone would like any of the daisy print. And then we also have another very interesting one that I want to show off. This one has been all over. Lots of people are using these. These are their Checkmate collections. I grabbed kind of a more neutral one. We do have some other colors, but this one I just thought would be a good introduction. So it's got a checker in and of itself with the black and kind of this ginger color. But then within the ginger is the additional kind of gingham. It definitely has a very kind of modern feel to it. I've seen lots of garments out of this. I've seen really cool quilts because it kind of almost has a pieced like look to it. When you use this in a quilt, it just kind of adds even more depth and detail. It does, yeah, we were talking about, there were a few designers who had done kind of the children's clothing, and they did some really fun stuff with this. So this is a fun one that we've been trying to actually get our hands on for a while, and we were just recently able to snag a couple. So this is awesome. We do have some full collections coming in the future, but in the meantime, we thought we would throw in some of these as just like a fun little addition, kind of show you something new that people are using. These are also kind of a standard cotton weight. This one has a little bit, because of the style of this weave, it is a little heavier. It has a nice sort of structure to it, so a little bit heavier than the daisy, but still a very nice drape. I can see why people have been using this for garments and for I've seen some nice tote bags as well, that kind of thing. And then also I do think piecing it into a quilt would be very nice. It would have a nice weight to it. So very fun on that one too. So if anyone wants to try that out in the future, we got you covered. Yeah, absolutely. I think it's fun to kind of see what the new upcoming fabrics are and brands. Awesome. Okay. Well, that is it for us today. We've gone through kind of all of our new stuff. So thank you so much for joining us this afternoon. We do still have our buyer's giveaway that we're going to start right now. This is Odette's Journey. This is a K England pattern. So we've got a couple of different variations in this little booklet that we have here. Now, I believe I might be getting my history wrong, but I think Odette she started Burnett. She was the granddaughter, I believe, of someone else associated, I think, with Bernina. I might need to fact check myself.
It does have history in there.
Ooh, I'll get this straight. Oh, yes. Okay, so her she's the daughter and granddaughter of two of the engineers that introduced the first Bernina machine. And then, oh, yes, I did, Margaret, but I can definitely show it off again. Oh, okay. Odette ran Bernina for a while too. So that's pretty cool. Okay, we can show off the dragonfly material real quick too. This is Wings Over Wildflowers. Nice little fat quarter bundle. This one is from Hoffman, and you've got some great dragonfly designs, as well as some more wildflower prints. You've got the dandelions. You've got a mix of both here. Some lovely kind of more just textural prints. Kind of more of a silhouette of the dragonflies, but it has a really cool, almost like translucent look to it. Beautiful florals here. Very ethereal looking. Oh, I wonder, I'm not getting anything on our end, so maybe you might have to check one of the settings in your wallet for Whatnot. Potentially maybe something maybe expired or a setting is turned on or something. I would double check that.
And some people have also, if they leave the app entirely and come back in, that fixes like about half of the problems people have.
Yeah, that's true. I don't believe we have any Betsy Ross at the moment. I feel like we've seen a collection relatively recently. But I don't. Let me look up. Do you know if it's an older or a new collection? I know we were just looking up patriotic collections.
New and J Wrecker.
Oh, I don't think we got that line. We were just looking into it and we looked to see if we ordered it, and I think it was a no. Yep, that's the one I was thinking of. Yeah, I don't believe so. Yeah, I think that's why we looked into it, is we were wondering if it was one of the patriotic ones that we got this year, and it looked like we did not order it, so unfortunately we don't have it. And we have about, oh, perfect. It looks like it worked that time, Margaret. Thank you so much. Right now we are doing our buyers giveaway. So that is our current giveaway that's happening. We do usually try to have both. So earlier in today's show, we did have a general giveaway for everyone. So we kind of try to do both. Usually the halfway point giveaway is the one that we do for non-purchases. So you're always welcome to join that one too. Awesome. Thanks, Margaret. And it looks like Caitlin is our winner. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoy this. I got a little distracted earlier actually reading the information in here. It's super cool. So have to check that out. Wonderful. Okay. Well, I think that is it for us today. Thank you all so much for joining. We're here every Wednesday, 3:30 Pacific time. We always have our newest fabrics and mystery fat quarter bags, and of course, whatever you guys request. So we hope you join us again next week. If you have any questions, let us know now before we get out of here. Any last minute requests or requests for next week. Otherwise, Michael's going to find somebody to send us off on a raid too. Yeah, thank you, Anita. You too. Stay warm. Stay safe. It's definitely still cold out there. So snuggle up under some quilts.
All right, we'll send you off to Dilly Dally Maid.
Sounds good. Thanks, everyone.